Are gearing up for back to school. We have principal of Paragon Charter Academy, Ben Creech, and the K through second grade dean, Peggy Randolph.
Right. Thanks for having us back.
Yeah.
And
Great.
welcome, Peggy.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Peggy's first time here.
That's right.
Awesome.
Yes.
You're not new at Paragon, though.
I am not new at Paragon. No, I taught 5th grade, and then I also was teaching 4th grade before moving into the dean position.
Nice. Well, congratulations.
And Peggy's not new to administration either.
I am not. I was the education manager at Adrian Public Schools Head Start for about 8 years.
Well, awesome. Great to have you here on the show. Getting ready for back to school. We've already had a few activities. Last
right.
week, backpack giveaway.
Backpack giveaway was huge. We had, you can see the pictures. We had
Yeah.
that's a long line. And it was great. I think we picked the right colors this year for backpacks. Like everybody walked away very happy that they had the right color selection. You always hate to be the one that kind of gets stuck with the backpack you didn't really want. So
Well, you don't want to have the same color as your brother or sister.
that's true. That's true. So it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of families. Got to meet some families that were new coming into the school, and some families that are just were able to take part in a great community giveaway for everyone to get ready for the school year coming up.
And you don't do it just for the Paragon families. It's anyone in the community can
That's
come
right.
by.
Yep. So for next
Yes.
year, if you're thinking about it, we do this annually. So I'm trying to think how many years we've done it. At least 8, I would say.
Yep.
So
That's really cool service.
it's been
And
nice.
with that, the Kona ice truck.
Kona Ice Truck. It's always in the Paragon parking lot. It'll be back coming up next week on Thursday. We have our petting zoo. So that is also open up to the public. So anyone, you do not need to be a Paragon family. We just want to make sure you get a chance to bring your grandkids over to the school. So that'll be right at our school, 3750 McCain Road, 6 to 8 o'clock. It's just a lot of fun. They do a
Ben?
great job with it.
Yeah. Do you own the petting zoo and the Kona truck?
No, but eventually I will be moving towards retirement, so I might be slowly vesting myself in these.
Well, the Kona ice truck is there so often. I was suggesting that Ben buy one,
Yeah.
and you
I
could-
think
true.
is there a submission button for potential names? Do we have that at the bottom of the screen? So
yeah, we're looking for
potential
a new name
names.
because Kona Ice is
That's
taken.
been used.
Yeah. Ben Ice.
But nice.
Ben Ice.
Crushed ice?
Be
maybe?
nice. Oh.
Be nice.
Be nice ice.
There you go.
Oh, we got it.
That's it. Now we got a name.
All right. Well, it was a good time being here. I got some work to do.
Gotta get that truck painted. Well, administration from teaching, so is it bittersweet to leave the classroom for you, Peggy?
Absolutely, for sure. I absolutely love the kiddos. I'm very excited to be coming, to be working with the little ones again, though. That younger age group and and supporting the teachers that teach them.
So, Dean, what is K through 12, K through 2?
Yes.
K1 and 2, you're dean of 3 grades. What does that mean?
So that means that I will be working individually with teams and teach and individual classes to coaching them through the curriculum, meeting with parents. So it's a nice model as far as providing support to the teachers so they get a little more one-on-one.
So is there a dean for each group of grades?
So we have 3 deans, so kindergarten through 2nd grade, and then we have a 3rd through 5th grade and a 6th through 8th grade dean. So it's really helpful. So that's why we have 3 wings in our building. Fun way to say it, they're a wing dean.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it gives a lot of support for the teachers, the students, and just continuity from year over to year. We want to make sure that kids are cared for and parents have a strong connection point to the school.
Is there a dean of deans?
The dean of deans. I would be the dean of deans.
You would be the
I
dean of
am
deans.
the dean of deans. Yes.
Now, does the dean of deans have his own kids in the school this
I
year?
do. So I have now only 2, well, 2 of 4. One's not quite. Clara turned 1 on the 17th, so that was very exciting. But then my oldest daughter is now going into high school. So this is the first time in my life that I don't have my own children in the school that I'm
Wow.
at. So it's
Well,
a
just
new
hold
leaf.
on. they'll
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah, so it's exciting.
Kindergarten, that's where you start. K
Yep, young
Dean
fives in
starts with
kindergarten.
Young fives in kindergarten, yep. Mhm.
5. So, how do you define kindergarten? Because there's you hear about pre-K, early K, 5. There's
Young
different.
fives. Yeah, so
Yeah.
kind of how we separate young fives in kindergarten. It's the same age, so there's a little bit of a misnomer there. But if your child is in the younger group of kindergarten, we always say that the gift of time is important for a kid. So that is more geared towards more social, emotional, play-based is our Young Fives program. Where kindergarten, that's moving into some academics. It's an academically rigorous program. It's definitely centered around kids' play and fun, but there is far more academic outcomes for that kindergarten program versus Young Fives. So Young Fives, and the next year they go to kindergarten.
As opposed to me, I learned nothing in kindergarten except what happens when you don't ask to go to the bathroom in a timely fashion.
Yes.
There was a lot of, I think there was, a lot of play in kindergarten, a lot of sharing. I
Yes.
think that was more the kindergarten model. It's changed over the last
Yeah.
15,
Oh,
20
yeah.
years, I would say.
All right,
Quite a
so
bit.
let's talk about kindergarten.
Yeah.
Do you have room for kindergartners?
We do. We still are
Yes.
taking applications for kindergarten and Young Fives.
Yeah.
Peggy's going to be leading us in her first kindergarten camp. So as you can see on the screen, that's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday next week.
Yeah.
So we would love to have you apply today so we can get everything in so you can join us for kindergarten camp.
Yeah.
What are you going to do at kindergarten camp, Peggy?
Oh, it's a great way for them to come in, meet their classroom teachers, see the building, be in a classroom. We have a couple fun activities. The Jackson District Library is coming one day. The Critchlow Alligator Sanctuary is coming a day with a live animal presentation. So they'll get to do some fun activities. They have a snack.
Do you practice putting the straw in the Capri Sun?
They very well might. They very well might, for sure, for sure. But it's just a great way for them to get used to kind of like just even coming in the building and greeting their teachers and finding their seat and finding their cubby and where they get to hang their things. That's all real important at the beginning, and just sort of getting used to like that transition from home to school.
That's right. And it's great for parents too. So parents have the opportunity to meet the staff, interact with the teacher, get to meet some of the other parents. And that's just, I remember, I'm the principal there. I remember when my daughter went to kindergarten, I was like, if I'm feeling uneasy about my daughter being here and I'm here all day, I can't imagine what other parents must feel. So that's something that we started a while back, and it's been, I think, really helpful for our new parents just to build that familiarity with the school and also feel comfortable. You're dropping your kid off for 8 hours a day. That's a long time. And we want to make sure our parents feel really understand what's happening, and then they're the only people there that day.
All right, so they can get their crying out of their system during kindergarten camp.
That's very accurate.
Yes.
It's very accurate because it's an emotional time.
It is, I remember.
It
yeah.
is.
Kids
For
don't.
moms, dads, and the kiddos.
Yeah, but
That's
the
right.
kids don't
Yeah.
cry as long as mom and dad do, because it's as soon as
It is amazing how quick they just, here I am. I'm at school. Off I go.
I'm ready to
Mom
go.
and dad are like, oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
very
is.
true. That's so true.
All right, so that's for the kindergartners. Now, do you have any other kind of open house or anything for everybody?
We do. We have our whole school back to school open house.
Yeah.
That's going to be on Thursday the 15th. As you can see on the screen, just because we want to make sure that everybody's able to be really attentive to everyone who's there, we did split it up into 2 groups. Last names, A through K, and then L through M are divided up. And that's just a great time, again, to meet the teacher, get to know some of the classmates, make sure you kind of have all your paperwork in. There's just a lot of paperwork for school, unfortunately,
lot,
every year.
yeah.
But we want to make sure we're having those touch points. For us, we have the wonderful drive-line system, so you got to get your 3-digit code so you can pick up your kid at the end of the day. So it's just it's a good time just to connect back with all the families and just to reassure everyone that the building updates are coming along and we're ready for school again.
You do have clubs and sports, and I know my granddaughter was on a track team where she met some new team members from Paragon at Lumen Christi.
Yeah, so it's a wonderful thing with Lumen Christi. They're gracious enough for us to partner with them for 7th and 8th grade athletics. So it works great. Kids get to participate in some great athletics there, and then many of our kids will go over to Lumen Christi as well. So I think it's a win-win for both schools.
Yeah, it seems like a perfect partnership. And for those students that have this brain melt, they didn't read, they didn't do anything all summer long, any advice to, is there anything they should cram during the next couple of weeks?
Well, maybe not cram, but they, for our current students, they got some summer activity packets that went home, and they've had a lot of opportunities to drop them off. But if they bring them back to the back to school bash or that first day of school, we have some prizes for them if they
That's
do
right.
them.
We have a lot of
for
great
sure.
prizes.
Yeah.
Includes ice cream certificate.
Yeah.
So cascades.
Nice. It's cone ice, it's ice cream, it's just a nonstop party at
Paragon.
Well, we love to celebrate kids. That's
Yeah.
important.
all right, and so once again, too, the petting zoo, is that on open house day?
It is not.
No,
it's
it's
the week
next
prior.
week.
Yep.
Okay. All right, well, you got a lot going on.
We do, and the community's welcome to attend. We'd love to have everybody out for the petting zoo.
So what did you do over the summer? You mentioned some building upgrades?
Yeah, so we did. We have a new kitchen going in, so that's been an ongoing project. So I think tomorrow we have a crane coming in that's going to put a big cooler and freezer storage unit there. So I'm pretty excited. It's supposed to lift it over the gym. So that is exciting and nerve-wracking all at the same time.
Have your cell phone camera ready.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
We'll take some film. We'll see what happens. So we're excited for it, but we are really excited. I mean, those upgrades are important and they're needed, and we're eager to have a better lunch program for all of our kids too.
Awesome. Well, good luck to you and the whole Paragon community as
Thank you.
you get ready for back to school.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us back.
You bet. Good to see you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ben Creech is the principal, and Peggy Randolph, K through 2nd grade dean at Paragon Charter Academy.